If you have a business, it can be really tricky to stay focused on what it is that you need to be achieving. We have ADHD, we have a drive for novelty. But today I am going to talk to you about how you can use that drive for novelty to further your business and make new income streams for yourself. For those of you who don't know me and you're new here, hi, I'm Lorna. You're watching Accidentally Awesome. For those of you who do know me, hi, welcome back. Let's get stuck in. As I say, I like to think of ADHD as a bit of a superpower. Yes, it comes with a whole heap of baggage, but let's not talk about that here. There's other places to discuss that. What we're going to chat about today is using your need and drive for new things in your business. I have a marketing background. I've got a degree in business. I've got postgrad in marketing. I've been writing for a magazine for a long time. I've ran my own businesses. So I have a fair idea of what I'm talking about here. And I'm not telling you to go out and start a completely new business. Far from it. I want you to think about your core business. Doesn't matter what that is. Like Tina that we've had on before, you could be an accountant. I've got a friend who is a personal trainer. I've got another friend who is a graphic designer. And all of these things can lead to so many different sources of income that will keep you busy, that will keep your need for novelty, all while focusing on your core business. And I'm going to tell you how. So I hope you're excited about this. We need to have this change in routine from time to time because our minds are wired that way. Even if we're on medication or not, we seek novelty. We want to chase that dopamine. And there's ways that you can do it within your business that aren't going to be to the detriment of that business. They're actually going to help it grow. And hopefully, fingers crossed if you do it right, form some new income streams for your business too. So let's start talking about some of the things that you could do. You could be like me and start a YouTube channel. Now, obviously, this isn't related to my business at the moment. This is a passion project for me. But long term, if I build up enough subscribers and hours, and while I'm at that, hit that subscribe button. Come on, help me out. If you build up enough subscribers and hours, you will get monetized. So if you have a business that you can talk about, if you're a PT, you can do training videos. If you're a graphic designer, you can show people how to draw. If you're an accountant, you can discuss ways of working with your money. There's lots of different ways out there that you can actually use your expertise to discuss things on YouTube. So that's one thing. You can also do a podcast. Now, you can actually use your YouTube audio in a podcast and link them together that way, so you're not having to keep recreating content. Or you could just do a podcast on its own. Either way, both of these ideas are long-term commitments. You're not going to start making a whole load of money straight away with these. However, they can feed back into your business and they can make you money in other ways, which I will talk about a little bit later. So keep watching. Another way that you can start making passive income and keep yourself busy is courses. You know, we have moved from working in offices to tending to be at home. We're used to having things online now. So why not make online courses? There's plenty of platforms that you can put them out with, and or you can just host them yourself. And you don't need to make a crazy 10-hour course that's got 6 million workbooks to it. It doesn't need to be a big thing like that. It can, whatever your niche is, you take it down and down and down and down, and then just talk about one little part of it. Something like that you could think of for your business can be a form of income for you, all the while helping that need for novelty, for change, for new direction, and keeping you interested. If you feel like it, you could write a book. Books, self-help books or business books don't need to be long. Again, they can be reasonably short. You're not writing a novel. And self-publishing these days is an easy thing to do. On the subject of writing, if there are trade magazines out there that you're aware of for your industry, or even like women's interest magazines, whatever, you could pitch an idea to a magazine. You'd have to obviously be able to write the article that you're putting to them, but again, something that you can think of. Speaking events, and when I'm talking about speaking events, I'm also talking about Zoom. You don't need to get out there anymore. Speaking events are not as available as they used to be. But you could host a Zoom event and charge for it. That could be a course, it could be teaching things, whatever. But again, that's another way of making money. Affiliate programs. Now, this is an interesting one, and I've not actually gone down this path yet. I need to look into it a little bit more. But if you are on YouTube or a podcast and you are talking about things, certain items, you can have links to affiliates. So these affiliates could be places like Amazon. You can have a list of things that you use in your business or you recommend for people to use on Amazon. If you are telling people, perhaps you're telling them to go and get music for their YouTube videos, there's places that you can be an affiliate for that. Now, you're earning a tiny amount of those things each time somebody uses your affiliate link. But if we're talking about passive income streams, that will build up over time. And the more people that you are talking to about these, the more money that you can make. Another thing you can do is sponsorship. Brands these days are looking for real people. So if you think that you would fit the bill for one of your favourite brands, you can always approach them to get sponsorship or get free merch or whatever that goes. I mean, that's a little bit out of the way of, using your novelty, but it is an idea. And the last one that I'm going to mention at the moment are digital products. You don't need to be a whiz on graphic design to be able to do these days. There's heaps of things that you can put out there, from workbooks and spreadsheets, procedures, Canva templates, digital planners. If you do HR, you can have HR workbooks, things like that. You can write contracts if you're a lawyer. There's lots and lots of digital products that people are looking for online. And, it doesn't hurt to give these things a try. So why am I telling you to do this? Why do I think that these are good for the ADHD brain? Well, basically, they all lead back to your core business. And I've got a really terrible picture to show you. Now, I hope you can read this. So this is one that I've done for this channel. And look how bad that is. That really is such a scribble, isn't it? But I did that just very quickly. And it was to allow me to brainstorm some ideas that I could do for myself, for this channel, that could perhaps make me money. So I've got on there YouTube, a podcast, Etsy, interviews in magazines, a website. Long term, I could write a book if I think that's helpful. And there's lots and lots of ways in there that I could make money, but it's all around my accidentally awesome brand and business. And for you, if you've already got a business there, you could sit and think about how this would work for you. So not only could you make some money on these other things, it sets you up as an expert in your field. So if people are watching your YouTube videos or listening to you on a podcast discussing the things that you actually do in your business, that is setting you up as an expert. If you're an expert, people are more likely to trust you. If people are more likely to trust you, they're more likely to come and buy your services or your goods. So it's a win-win situation. You could earn money, you could get more people to trust you and be interested in your business, and you're fulfilling your need for novelty. You're in giving yourself another outlet in your business to actually do something that's interesting instead of, chasing that dream and doing something that's completely unrelated to your business just because it fulfills your need to do something new. So I hope you found this useful. It's certainly something that's got me excited, and I really hope that it helps you. Now, if you found this a useful video, again, please hit the subscribe button. It means a lot to me. And share it with your friends. They don't even need to be friends that have ADHD like us. They could be other friends in business, because everybody can use these. Everybody can make use out of these ideas. Even if you only choose one or two of them, I think you'd see the benefit of doing it in your business. So anyway, I'm signing off now. I'll speak to you soon, friends. Check back in. Bye.